So, back for another episode of Believe in Boyt with this quote-unquote Dondozo team that is not supposed to be a Dondozo team, and it's also just there. So, yeah, it's still very much supposed to be a soak team with the Tatsugiri. I've got the Meowscarada that can make use of it with the Choice Band. Excalibur and Volcarona can both tear it into types that can make use of the soak as well. There's also a Medicham, and Medicham's great in this format. So if you wanted to use this team, the team ID is in the top right, in the description as well, along with a poker paste. Let's get into some battles. Okay, this guy is in the top 100. This guy's 78th, apparently. That is a Gallade. You should be using Medicham. Okay, it's a very cool team, though. So, Gallade can Sacred Sword through a Dondozo. That's a big plus of Gallade over Medicham as well. Gengar could definitely have Haze. Dragapult could just Will-O-Wisp it. 2 Ghosts means that Medicham is not as ideal, because I can't fake out either of them. I will go with Tatsugiri and one of the Soak benefiters. Volcarona's not too bad. I think I want Meowscarada to start off with Excalibur and Volcarona waiting in the back. I don't think I need Dondozo in this game. No, the Gallade puts me off, the potential Haze as well. I think I'm fine with the others. And like I said, this is not supposed to be a Dondozo team. Like, Dondozo is supposed to be just an option. Maybe it would have been the best option, but who knows. I have barely used Dondozo at all. So I have very little experience in using it at the moment. But top 100 means they're doing something, right? Shiny Fluttermane in the trainer card. I still need to do mine. Yeah, that was unfake-outable. So, I can still just go for a Draco, though. The only issue is that they could fake out with the Grimmsnarl. If they fake out... because ideally, they don't have fake out. I Draco Meteor KO the Dragapult, and I Flower Trick maybe KO the Grimmsnarl. But I think I'm going to double into this Dragapult just as an extra insurance. If they protect, not ideal. The Spirit Break would do huge damage and maybe even KO. No, KO the Tatsugiri, probably not the Meowscarada. I'm a bulky enough Meowscarada. There is Fake Out. Okay, so I'm taking a Dragon Dance and losing Tatsugiri. Most likely. Substitute. Fine with that. You're losing your Substitute. Because that was playing around Sucker Punch as well, so I'm very pleased I did not Sucker Punch. So now I can just Draco Meteor KO the Dragapults. They know that, right? But there's... No, I... No, I was going to say I could now Soak and Flower Trick, but I can't do that, can I? I could Soak the Grimmsnarl to make it neutral to knock off, but I don't think that's worth. I'm going to Draco the Dragapult. And I will switch into Volcarona, because that will be able to set up on the Grimmsnarl pretty comfortably. Like, they'll obviously be able to match my Quiver Dance with a Spirit Break, but I'll be getting the speed boost and the special defense boost as well. Be interesting to see if they have Sub and Protect on their Dragapult. They are not switching it, so would this just be a Protect? Do they have space for Substitute and Protect? It would seem so. Interesting. See, I wouldn't have thought there would have been space for both, because I'm going to lose the Tatsugiri here to a Spirit Break. But, yeah, I'm quite surprised that that was able to be fit on the Dragapult. But yeah, losing Tatsugiri here. So, now do I Sucker Punch with the Meowscarada? That would be quite risky. If I go into Excalibur, I'm forced, really, to Terrastallize. So, but then I can Icicle Spear and Quiver Dance. And really, that wouldn't be the worst thing. I think I'm okay with that. If they Phantom Force, then I guarantee that I Icicle Spear them next turn. Yeah, Ultra Astral Ice, I will Icicle Spear, and I will Quiver Dance. That should be okay. If they match my Quiver Dance with a Spirit Break, it's fine. I'll just do it again. And Sub would not help them here because of Icicle Spear. But it's quite an interesting Dragapult as well. Is it going to be Life Orb? It's probably going to be Life Orb, right? If it's not Life Orb, I don't think it's going to have enough damage output to really justify just having Substitute and Protect. But Life Orb would definitely justify it, I think. Also, don't know if it's going to be physical or special yet. Aha, is this a defensive Terrestrialization? Or is it going to be the Dragonmon? It is fire. Okay, that is definitely a defensive Terrestrialization. So then is this going to be Terra Blast paired with a Dragon move? That would make sense, because Dragon and Fire is very good coverage. So ideally this is Dragon Darts, because then that won't do too much. But a missed opportunity to go for a Dragon Dance as well. This is definitely special. Okay. That's not great. Oh yeah, because you don't need Terra Blast. You've got Flamethrower. What am I talking about? Is this KO? It does not KO. My bulk on all my Pokemon. My EVs are amazing. I would say go and check out the Volcarona, but it's only in the Pokebase at the moment. There's no guide for it yet. There will be soon. But do I outspeed the Dragapult now? Because I don't think I'm going to KO, because it's going to resist, even though its bulk is not great. Yeah, it's not going to KO. So, yeah, that's a really cool Dragapult, because then they get to just have Draco as well. Maybe Dragon Pulse, but yeah, I need to call which one is going to... it's going to target here. They don't have enough HP for a substitute, though. I'm going to protect... and... if Volcarona is able to get off an attack this turn, Quiver Dance again is the correct play. Because surely they don't have space for speed control anymore on the Grimmsnarl. They don't have speed control, so it just depends. Does this Dragapult attack the... it does attack. Okay, so again, a missed opportunity there. Now I have to lock into Sucker Punch now. It's not the most ideal thing. Do they KO themselves? They don't. But I have to go for Sucker Punch now. I can Dragon Dance, but I think I have lost too much momentum there. So I got a wrong predict with that one. So that one did need to protect the Volcarona and just Icicle Spear again. But this is Dragon Dance for sure. And it is Sucker Punch for sure. But I'm only going to be able to get off one more Sucker Punch, even if that. Because Grimmsnarl won't KO me with a Spirit Break, but it will KO me with two. So this is still not great, and I really need Baxcalibur to pull through. Yeah, that's fine. And I shouldn't lose Meowscarada because of my bulk. Unless they're quite offensive on the Grimmsnarl as well. So what was the moveset? Spirit Break, Reflect, Fake Out, and Fake Tears. So like just basically being a Gen 8 Grimmsnarl. Although Fake Tears was less common. It was usually speed control. But I should survive with Meowscarada. Like, that's pretty comfortably surviving. So I get a Sucker Punch into something. But I kind of need Dragon Dance again, right? What's this going to be? Gengar. Okay, They can't Will-O-Wisp me. Doubling into the... like, Gengar could just be... because the Reflect is cancelled out by the Dragon Dance. Right? Sucker Punch here is kind of useless. Unless it's not Sash, but it's probably Sash. I'm going to Dragon Dance again, and I will Sucker Punch the Gengar. If this is Trick Room, I should have Icicle Speared. If this is Trick Room, then I've heavily misplayed. I have very heavily misplayed. So Icicle Spear there would have been clearly better, because that should have still KO'd the Gengar, even through a Focus Sash. So that's a big misplay for me. Yeah, they're going to have enough firepower to break through me for sure. So, like, I will try and protect, but they are showing why they are in the top 100 at the moment. Because Icicle Spear would have definitely KO'd the Gengar still, because it's guaranteed 4. And then 5 would have done it as well, so. I do get to find out what is in the back, but I need to be able to survive 2 Spirit Breaks and a Sludge Bomb, because I need to be able to also get a double Protect. I'm assuming it's Sylveon. Yeah, go off to Gengar because I need to take 2 Spirit Breaks and that's going to be weaker than 2 Sludge Bombs. Like, my bulk is amazing, but probably not this amazing. Okay, it did 58 with the first Spirit Break. That's not good. That's not good. Like, that's making it even worse. Given the fact that 3 KO'd the Gengar, 4 would have KO'd the Gengar. So, yeah, that's rubbing salt in the wound there. Assuming it's Sylveon, right? It is Gallade. This is not over if I get a double protect. Like, if I get a double protect, I could do it. Because I took 58. Was it 56? 56, 58. 58, right? From the first Spirit Break. So I can definitely still do it. If I get this double. Go on back, Excalibur. You've been so good in the previous videos. Across all of the videos, you've been so good. Yeah, I think with a Reflector, Gallade would have taken the Icicle Spear before as well. No, I can't even Icicle Spear them. My cursed bodies! No! Oh, but they're not going to be Focus Sash, are they? Because the Gengar would be. Go on back, Excalibur. You can do it. Oh, you can do it! Oh, nice. We're in this. Alright. Go on. Gallade's not got the great bulk. Go on. You can do it. Don't have Shadow Sneak. Don't you dare have Shadow Sneak on the Gallade. Go on back, Excalibur. Come on. Terra Blast is strong enough, right? Because Gallade's bulk is terrible. Still can't Icicle Spear. Yeah, still disabled. So, Terra Blast it is. Go on. Go on back, Excalibur. Be strong. It has Protect. No! There's no space for Protect on Gallade. What are you doing? What? There was no space for Protect on Gallade. That is my very strong opinion, even though it's perfectly correct in this situation and immediately wins them the game. But, yeah. I don't think there's space for Protect on Gallade at all. Apparently there is. Very surprised there is. I would like to see if I KO'd. I'm going for this because, like, Icicle Spear would KO. I want to see if Terra Blast would have done. Because then if they didn't have Protect, then I would have won. Okay, yeah, like, fair enough. Does not make any difference that they have Protect. Like, I don't think there's space on Gallade, but then again, the ways I would use Gallade means that there wouldn't be space. The way this person is running Gallade is clearly working, and means there is. Also, the Dragapult's really cool. I lost far too much momentum with that Dragapult. That was a cool set. I did like that a lot. Definitely showing why they're in the top 100. That's a CLODSIRE. Okay. Oh, I recognise the name Gilgamesh as well. Okay. Oh, but they're running back Excalibur. Why did it take me that long to notice there's another back Excalibur? They got 3 of the same Pokemon as me. Yeah, CLODSIRE is actually not too bad against Dondozo because it's got Unaware. And it's got Water Absorb. So I'm not bringing my Dondozo to this match because of CLODSIRE. Right, so... yeah, Medicham and my own back Excalibur seems reasonable, I think. But if they lead with their own back Excalibur, I'm somewhat forced to fake it out because they could have Glade Rush. But I think I will go with that. I will bring my own Meowscarada because of the Garganicle. my own Volcarona is actually not too bad. Yeah, I'm not bringing Dondozo Tatsugiri here. So I have the faster fake out, so I should be okay. I should have the advantage. Like, surely they do bring CLODSIRE, right? Because I've got Dondozo, and like one of the main reasons you would run CLODSIRE is because you can take on Dondozo. Oh, did they time out? Okay, if they lead with CLODSIRE Grimmsnarl, I know that they've got Meowscarada and Garganical in the back. Because that looked like they timed out. If they timed out, I'm in a great position. Because I get to fake out the Grimmsnarl and Dragon Dance, and I'm just, like, sorted. Okay, they didn't time out. Okay, fine. Right. So, do I fake out the Volcarona with the risk of Flame Body? Because we could just be trading fake outs. I could just immediately attack the Volcarona, and if they tried to go for a Quiver Dance, Zen Headbutt and Terra Blast would KO them. Risking Flame Body. Doesn't seem worth. I will just Dragon Dance. This definitely could be like one of the leads where it's like the passive one where you Struggle Bug and Will-O-Wisp and that's just Overheat, that's fine. And go for screens and all that good stuff. But I'm fine with them going for Overheat here. That is perfectly okay. So now Grimmsnarl should be KO'd if I go for an Icicle Spear. I will switch into my own Volcarona because I will be able to reset my fake out. And I will just Icicle Spear into the Grimmsnarl. No need to Terra yet. If they reflect, they'll survive. If they don't reflect, they should not survive, theoretically. Supposedly. They do reflect, so fair enough. But this is fine. Alright, so they don't survive because increased chance to get a critical hit on at least one, which is all I need. So Grimmsnarl is KO'd here. I think it might have been better, depending on the moveset of the Grimmsnarl, if I didn't get KO'd. Or I didn't get a KO. Sure, like, is what I meant. So are they overheating again? Because they're minus... They're just Struggle Bug. Don't care about that on the Excalibur. So that was definitely the support Volcarona, and it's probably going to be Screens and Struggle Bug and Will-O-Wisp spam, and then you have a setup Pokemon in the back. But at the moment, my Excalibur is the one set up, so I am looking pretty decent. So what was it? CLODSIRE, Garganical, Meowscarada, and their own Excalibur. There is CLODSIRE. I mean, I guess they're unaware. And it's a shiny one too. Yeah, so I can Quiver Dance here, and I can I guess I Icicle Spear the CLODSIRE. Because Volcarona's doing nothing. I could Icicle Spear the Volcarona, actually. In case it wants to reset its drops, because it's useless otherwise. Because I can Flower Trick the CLODSIRE, or I can Zen Headbutt the CLODSIRE whenever I want. So I'm going to get some chip into the Volcarona, and this will cover them switching as well. They are going for the Terror with the CLODSIRE, most likely. So probably into a defensive one that can take on ice. That can't take on ice. Like, you're neutral now, but still. Did I... Oh, that's not good. I don't think there's space for Protect on support Volcarona. I don't know anything about Protect, it seems. Like, what? If this is Yawn, that's not ideal. Is it Yawn? That's worse. That's significantly worse. Because now they can overheat at neutral again. Like, that's... Like, obviously they would have Haze if they wanted to be the Dondozo counter. But yeah, that was a good play from them. So now... I can Dragon Dance again, I think. right? Or I can Quiver Dance and Dragon Dance again. And then just next turn, I just double into the CLODSIRE instead. Because Overheat won't do too much. Yeah, like, that's not much. If they Haze again on this turn, that was a good play. But they are not strong enough to KO my Volcarona in 2 because I have a Citrus Berry. So getting that one. Getting the other one. Are they brave enough to Haze? Because Haze is still reasonable here. And I do need to start getting some chip into both, like, either of them. But, oh, Toxic, okay. To put them in range of Meowscarada attacks, whether that's knockoff or Flower Trick. Probably knockoff at this point. So that's going to start adding up, but I will now just attack. I will go for a Heat Wave, I will go for an Icicle Spear into the CLODSIRE this time, even though that's probably got Protect as well. Even if it does Protect, that's only racking up a little bit of poison. Volcarona can't do too much here. Okay, good. So they're probably hazing again. So that works out. If it's double Protect, that's not the worst thing. It is not. That's the hit into the Protect, and the hit into the CLODSIRE. Yes, good. That's decent damage. And if this KOs, I'm just sorted. What? That's pathetic. Like, I know you're unaware. But, like, CLODSIRE's got, like, 65 defense, isn't it? I guess it's max defense, but, like, still, come on. Come on. It's got to have Recover as well, right? Is it Black Sludge? It's got to be Black Sludge. Because if it's Poison Terror type, you can get away with Black Sludge. If you're not Poison Terror type, you should have lefties. Right, so now I can double into the Volcarona. I will Heat Wave. And what do they have in the back? How can I check? I can check. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I want to Terror with the Excalibur in this game. So I will Heat Wave, and I will Terror Blast with the Electric to get damage into Volcarona. Like, I just need extra damage, and if I get it, then Meowscarada knocks off everything. So, this is fine. Still surprised at the little damage of Icicle Spear into CLODSIRE. Like, at a neutral hit. And Rage Powder. Okay, interesting. Interesting full moveset. So, this was a correct play. Double hit, good. They're probably Citrus Berry as well. Like, it's a good item on support, Volcarona. Reasonable damage, reasonable. And they do have Recover. They don't have any attacking moves. So, yeah, I'll ignore the CLODSIRE, because then I can Zen Headbutt it at some point. So now, can I afford to Quiver Dance again? They haven't shown Protect on the CLODSIRE, have they? Gotta have Earth Power at least. Was the Heat Wave strong enough into Volcarona? I can't remember. No, I'm gonna hit the CLODSIRE, and I'm gonna force it to have to recover because the Volcarona could Protect as well. So good. It's a very, very slow game. That's reasonable chip. So is this. Because this forces another recover. Get 5. Nice. No, didn't. Okay, thought it did. But oh well. Oh, they recovered this turn. That's a good play. That's a good play. But they still haven't Toxic my Volcarona yet, so it's still fine. And I am in range of Overheat now. So I will once again Heat Wave. And I will Icicle Spear the Volcarona, I think. Did they have an Electric Resist? It was Excalibur, wasn't it? Oh, and Meowscarada. So I will still Icicle Spear, because that should still be strong enough into the Volcarona. If it was able to get off. But... Are they still -2? They haven't hazed away the second overheat, right? So I should actually survive with the Baxcalibur. Okay, so I'm glad I Icicle Speared. And it's Garganical, okay, fair enough. Okay, so this is going to be actually quite a stally one. Yeah, but this is still going to be nice chip into the Garganical. It's not going to put it in Giga Drain range, but I can go for Flower Tricks and stuff. Okay, got the 5 hits. Just recover again. Can I lose Baxcalibur this turn? I would very much like to lose Baxcalibur this turn. Like, Flower Trick here is the Garganical from there, right? And I don't lose Baxcalibur, okay. Fine. Yeah, I just need to be able to KO... Like, does Garganical have space for Protect? Surely not, right? Surely not. Surely not. Good. Okay. So, Medicham, as long as it connects a Zen Headbutt with the CLODSIRE, I'm fine. I'm playing a very long game to miss Zen Headbutt and prove why I recommend... Oh, that might not do it. Oh, that will do it. Nice crit chance. Yeah. Prove why Psycho Cut is better than Zen Headbutt. But, yeah. This is still fine. Because they'll Toxic the Volcarona this turn, but that's fine. Because they've only got Volcarona left. I'm not making that up, am I? But it's just Volcarona that's in range of Heatwave and CLODSIRE left. Pretty sure I'm not making that up. Oh, that's why the Reflect was up for so long. Right, okay, fine. Yes, a Grimmsnarl is gone. So there was only Volcarona left. That's why the Icicle Spear was doing nothing. I completely forgot about the Reflect. Right, so... It's unaware, so Quiver Dancing is kind of useless. So it's just Heat Wave. It's just Knock Off into the Volcarona. If I get burned, so be it. I just need to Zen Headbutt at some point. They don't even go for Protect, so that's fine. Don't think I saw an item yet, did I? Yeah, Safety Bolt was okay. Heatwave does connect single target now. Yeah, there is. I'm going to break through this CLODSIRE, it's fine. We're going to see if they have Protect as well. Or, like, assumedly they would Protect if they have it, and if they don't, I'm just going to assume they don't. Because we've seen Haze recover Toxic, right? I don't think we've seen the other move. It was longer than it needed to be. But that's what CLODSIRE is supposed to do, right? So, Heat Wave, Knock Off, get rid of the Black Sludge, probably KO this turn. Because the Reflect is gone. Yeah, single target would do it. There we go. That took a while. I think this video is already longer than all my other Believe in Boyts combined. And that was the second match. So, at least CLODSIRE got to get featured in a battle. But that took far too long. Far too long. So, there we go. Okay, I'm in the top 500 now, so... but that is just going to be a pretty standard Dondozo team. So... Don't think I want to go Dondozo versus Dondozo on my end. I can pretty safely lead with Tatsugiri, right? As long as they're not Choice Scarf, even though that's probably the best item on Tatsugiri. Yeah, I think I want to go Tatsugiri Masquerada and just assume that I am faster than their Tatsugiri, and if I'm not, I will win the speed tie. That's just how it works. I've decided that that is the case. Excalibur is decent, because it can hit Dondozo in and out of its Terra, assumedly Dragon. And then Yeah, my Volcarona is pretty good as well. So that's what I'm going to go with. Don't know if you can hear my washing machine in the back as well. Probably not the most ideal time to do some washing. Well, that's alright. Fine with this. So... would this just be Icy Wind and U-turn is the Meowscarada? Right? That's gotta be it, right? Because then I can U-turn into my Volcarona. Make it rain is kind of pointless. So, yeah, this is a good turn. Unless they nasty plot. That'd be pretty bad. Okay, so... definitely into Volcarona. Yeah, Baxcalibur would be a huge mistake. Oh, Dazzling Gleam. That chunks the Tatsugiri a bit, but that's not so bad. That washing machine is annoying me, so I'm going to go and close the door. I will be right back. And kick something on my way back. Ouch. So, yeah, that's hopefully it wasn't being heard anyway, and no, I just looked like a fool. But, yeah. Okay, Dondozo's here. So, I would like to Icy Wind the Dondozo so that it is at only +1. Then, is it worth going for the Terror? I don't think so, because I want... oh, they didn't switch. That's brave. This Pika Drain's going to hurt. Terror would have been very good. I didn't want Baxcalibur to be not so great against still Water-type Dondozo. But yeah, that was brave of them. That's a huge chunk. Like, what? Why did you let me do that? And if you Wave Crash, you're basically KOing yourself. I'm losing Tatsugiri now, but it's done its job. All it needed to do was reduce the speed. It's definitely done its job. Wave Crash, please. Yeah, KO yourself. I'm fine with this. Like, this KOs them, right? Based on that damage. Oh. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, fine. Fair enough. But they are -1 now. So... surely the Meowscarada still outspeeds. So because the Tatsugiri is still definitely waiting in the back, I say definitely, you don't have to bring Tatsugiri, is surely waiting in the back, then what's the best way to do this? Because I outspeed with Meowscarada now. I can spam knockoff for the rest of the game. Because I don't want to knock off the Goldango and then +1. My Baxcalibur is still likely to outspeed their Dondozo, even if they get a +2 speed. Because they'll only get +1. It's just because there's still Dazzling Gleam on the field, so I will knock off. I will Terra Blast. They did not switch, so I think this is a pretty good position for me now. Because if they're protecting the Dondozo, fair enough, but my Meowscarada still surely outspeeds you and KOs you with the knockoff. Right? Surely. Yeah, there's Protect. This KOs the Goldango. Like, come on, Choice Bandit. No way it doesn't. Missed opportunities to Dragon Lance, but I don't think I need to. So... oh, there's the Choice Scarf. Okay, right. So that Icy Wind at the start was very good then. Like, I'm very content with my choice to go with a Tatsugiri spam Icy Wind game plan. That's good. So, yeah, now Now, like, this has got to be Tatsugiri. If it's not, a bit weird, but yeah, there's Tatsugiri. And then surely Knockoff still KOs here, right? Come on, Choice Bandit. Because it definitely still KOs, I'm going for Knockoff, and I'm going for Dragon Dance. Because then I can outspeed the Tatsugiri, because I know it's not Choice Scarf. Like, come on, Miascarada, you outspeed. Just don't be something that resists Dark. Like, none of the good Terrors on Dondozo resist Dark, right? Yeah, the Grass doesn't resist Dark. So, this is surely fine. Even if they get off an attack, they can't KO me. Yeah, I still outspeed. There you go. Nice. So, definitely a very solid game plan, it would seem. Catching a Choice Scarf Goldengo with an Icy Winds ended up working out pretty well. Like, I could have gone for an Icicle Spear and just dealt with the the Tatsugiri then, but, you know, still got to show why Baxcalibur is still as busted as it is. So, Knockoff, and Icicle Spear, and I win. So, very nice. That's how you win the Dondozo mirror. Use Tatsugiri, but not Dondozo. So yeah, based on the fact that 3 would have KO'd, 4 would have probably KO'd, 5 would have definitely KO'd. So, very nice indeed. Very nice. So, like I said, this is not a Dondozo team. I mean, every team I build apparently is a Baxcalibur team, but Baxcalibur is still so good. But that was a pretty nice game plan there, I think.